Hello, everyone, and welcome to a thrilling new episode of Immigration Fridays. I'm your host, Prashanti Reddy, and we're here again to guide you through the ever evolving maze of U.S. immigration. Let's talk about the April 2025 Visa Bulletin this week. Let's start off with a quick snapshot of what movement there was in the employment based categories. So we saw that in EB1, there was a movement of about 2 weeks, a forward movement of 2 weeks from February 1st to February 15th for EB1 India. EB1 China, we don't see any change. EB1 rest of the world, no change. EB2 India, there is a forward movement of 1 month from December 2012 to January 2013. EB2 China, 5 months forward movement, which is great for China. EB2 rest of the world, about 5 weeks forward movement, so modest forward movement. EB3 India, we see a forward movement of 2 months from February 2013 to April 2013. EB3 China, 3 months forward movement from August to November 2020. And EB3 rest of the world moved from December 2022 to January 2023. So there's a 1 month forward movement. The other big news is EB5, especially EB5 unreserved India and China. We've seen retrogression, and a huge retrogression, especially for India, which was not expected. We saw a retrogression of 2 years from December 1, 2022 to November 1, 2019. Retrogression for China as well, 2 years and 3 months, which was expected, but maybe not to this extent. China moved from 2016 April to January 2014, retrogressed backwards. So another key point to keep in mind with reference to this April Visa Bulletin is USCIS will accept the table for the final action dates. If you want to file a 485 and your priority date is later than the table mentioned in the final action date, then you can file your 485. For the family-based cases, USCIS has said that they will still be looking at the dates for filing table. What conclusions can we draw from this April Visa Bulletin? We see a positive movement in EB1, EB2, and EB3. We've seen in EB1 forward movement. EB1 has been static for India for a while, so we've seen forward movement in EB1. And we've seen quite a lot of movement, 2 months in EB3. That was, I must say, unexpected. We were not expecting forward movement in April. We see major retrogression for EB5 for both China and India, 2 years for India and 2+ years for China. And we've seen rest of the world generally remains unaffected with modest advancements, but most categories are current in rest of the world. And now let's go into our predictions for the May 2025 Visa Bulletin. EB5 retrogression, agency says that further retrogression may become necessary to establish a final action date for worldwide as well. So we're expecting, we saw retrogression in China and India this month. We are expecting that there'll be a retrogression worldwide as well for the coming months for the unreserved categories. EB2 and EB3, we continue to see a high demand. We've seen that there's slightly lower demand for EB3 as it's moving faster than EB2. But nonetheless, both EB2 and EB3, I think we can expect either no forward movement or a modest forward movement next month, for the month of May. And that's it. That's a wrap for Immigration Fridays this week. As you know, immigration laws and processes can be complex. If you need any kind of legal advice with reference to the Visa Bulletin or any other policies, please feel free to reach out to us. Drop us an email, prashanti@readyesq.com, or you can call us 212-354-1010. Keep watching. Thank you.